This is a story of To Build a Fire by Jack London. In the story, we are following the journey of an unknown man with an unknown name. London's description of the man and his surroundings give us a picture of what the Alaskan wilderness looks like. In the story, the man is traveling by foot with his dog through the Yukon Trail on the way to a camp on Henderson Creek. It is very snowy and very cold, and the man is very unexperienced. As in the story, Jack London says 50 degrees below zero was to him nothing more than 50 degrees below zero. That it should be more important than that was a thought that had never entered his head. At the beginning of his journey, the unknown man takes a break at the top of a hill on the trail. He looks into the horizon and sees all the snow as far as his eye can see. He checks his watch and imagines he can be at the camp by at least 6 p.m. But yet, when he spits, it turns into cold ice in midair. The unknown man decides to take a break for lunch and decides to make a fire to warm his hands and his feet up while his dog curls up around the fire. After his lunch, the unknown man decides to keep going on his trail. He almost falls into the water a couple of times until he actually falls and goes knee-deep into ice-cold water, which is a danger in his case because once he gets his frozen feet, he could most likely get hypothermia. He makes a fire under a tree and successfully lights it. He warms his hands and feet, but that doesn't know that he lit his fire under a tree with snow on top of it. After he gets his fire lit, unfortunately the snow on the branches above melt, and snow comes down on his fire. He quickly tries to relight it, knowing how much of a savior the fire can be in keeping his hands and his feet. And although he tries his best, his hands are too frozen to hold the matches and light the fire together. Then a man tries to light the fire again, finding a single match within a pile. But he's too weak to hold the match, and the flame ends up going out into the snow. Finally, as a last resort, the unknown man decides that running might save his life. And in the last attempt, he becomes too tired and ends up dying under a tree with his dog near him.
Oh! We need some milk!